We're almost there. Gonzaga versus Texas Tech. What do you got?
Close game, defensive game. Gonzaga's going to the Final Four, folks. I'm going to write it in now. I believe in Gonzaga, and they get there.
If this game happens, it might be the highest rated, depending on how the rest shake out. But I really this will be.
This might
be the highest rated.
This is for the casual basketball fan.
If you told me that this game, if this game happens and then the final is like I don't know, Iowa versus, say it's not UCLA, it's like I don't know.
Iowa, Indiana.
Yeah, Iowa, Indiana. It wouldn't surprise me if that was
the Big Ten rematch.
If you told me that rated higher than the national title game, I would believe it. That is going to be.
Bandwagon fans are loving it.
The bandwagon fans are going to go nuts for this. Both teams have to win. If whatever coach loses this game, their legacy is tarnished forever.
Yeah.
Whatever they accomplish to this point, whatever they accomplish after, it doesn't matter. Well, all that matters.
There's a lot of Yankees, Cowboys fans after this game trying to figure out who they root for moving forward. And I think if Gonzaga wins that game,
I think this is the moment in time that two things happen. Duke officially passes the torch to Gonzaga to become the new Duke.
Yep.
Gonzaga then marches on to, in their minds, I'm not saying that's what I have in my bracket. I'm saying they win this game. They're like, we're
in titles.
We're going to win the national title.
Yep.
That happens, and also this marks the occasion that Mike Krzyzewski decides he's coming back, because you cannot have a farewell tour and have all the hoopla around this season to not even make the final.
First reported here, I think now 2 years ago, I did the Coach K successor power rankings, and number one on the list was Coach K.
Coach K, yes.
And he's coming back.
He's coming back.
I think he is coming back.
Gonzaga beats Duke to get to the Final Four. UCLA, Kentucky, we both have the same. Apologies to Baylor fans. I gave you a second. Crossed it out. What happens in this one?
I think that Kentucky's the better team. I think if you had asked me 2 weeks ago, I would have Kentucky winning the national championship. But for whatever reason, if we get to the Elite Eight and it's UCLA versus this Kentucky team, UCLA will have a lot of confidence in this game. I think that they think that they are the team. If they get to this point, they're like, we are the team of destiny.
Who's the pressure on if this game happens?
Kentucky.
You think so?
I think so.
Okay.
Because every single person that you talk to would be like, I mean, UCLA, just into the run, man. They're playing Kentucky. Like, this is a bad matchup. Kentucky's a
Johnny
team.
Juzang.
Johnny Juzang redemption. Thank you. That's what I was getting to. Johnny Juzang gets his redemption on his old team. He lets Coach Cal know that he made a mistake. And UCLA Gonzaga, we get the rematch that we deserve from last year in the Final Four.
Wow.
UCLA moves on to the Final Four. Bang. No. I feel good about that.
No.
I feel good about it. Are you going UK?
I'm going Kentucky.
Okay. Someone had to do it, because Kentucky fans, we love you to death. You guys are the loudest, you're the proudest, and this team deserves to go to a Final Four.
Yeah.
So I would not be shocked if Kentucky gets there.
I think it's Kentucky.
Yeah.
Arizona, we both have Arizona, Ohio State, correct? No, we don't. You have, shockingly, you have Illinois, Villanova. I have Arizona, Ohio State. I'll let you go first.
Yeah, this is easy for me. I left the Big East tournament in person. I saw what Villanova can do to a lot of teams. The thing that really scares me about this matchup is that Villanova does not have someone that can match up with Kofi Cockburn. But Villanova also is smart enough to expose the matchup of Kofi Cockburn. Yes. Villanova wins this game. But going into it, everyone's like, I don't know, Illinois is hot.
Kofi Cockburn is going to be guarding a lot of ball screens, I think.
Exactly.
In this game.
So
I would love to see Colin Gillespie throw his ass into Kobe. Just try to post just for the
takes him down to the block. Kobe's just got arms up and then somehow gets tricked.
he just lays in.
It's a wide open layup. It's like, how's this working every single time?
I'm throwing the remote across the room.
That's what I think happens. Because I love Illinois and I buy into Illinois, but I know Illinois' blind spots, and I think Villanova's a really tough matchup for them.
Arizona, Ohio State. This is my childhood best friend went to the University of Arizona Tate. I spent a lot of time in Tucson, Arizona. I've thrown up in Dirtbags Bar many times in the parking lot, in the bushes. You pick a spot on the Dirtbags premises, I've probably vomited there. Mm-hmm. If this matchup happens, this would be near and dear to my heart. Arizona has been my favorite team to watch all season. Kerr Kriisa is the one non-Buckeye that I love the most in college basketball this year. Yeah, this would tear me apart.
Yeah, you would be heartbroken
watching this game.
Yeah,
I'm obviously cheering for Ohio State, and I think Ohio State is. This is a great matchup for the Buckeyes because Arizona will run up. You know, we know what they are. They run up and we know what they are.
We're tempo, tempo team.
What just happened there was a guy who started to talk and realized that Arizona is better than Ohio State every way.
It's like you wanted to.
My
believe.
brain's like firing, trying to figure out ways to.
How do I stop Arizona? Yeah.
Here's what I think. I think Ohio State, Arizona has a mental block though with the Final Four is what I was getting to. Mm-hmm. Arizona has like there's just something about they get to this stage, especially usually they face Wisconsin in this point.
Yeah.
You're facing a red Big Ten team in the Elite Eight. It's never worked out for Arizona.
Yeah.
And I think at this game it comes down to that. It becomes a mental block.
A mental game.
And all the Arizona fans, there's bad energy in the crowd. Everything's going Ohio State's way.
Yeah.
But in the end,
they figure it out.
I think Arizona is going to figure it out.
I think so too. I think that Arizona.
You know what it is? I think this is going into 4
If those are the two teams, Arizona is going to win.
I can't pick.
He's got to pick Arizona.
Oh!
You got to pick Arizona.
I'm going to pick Arizona with a caveat. There was a bullshit call. That swung the game.
Yeah.
I'm picking Bo Borowski is what I'm picking.
E.J. Liddell fouled out because of Bo Borowski, and Arizona wins in overtime.
Arizona, 4 OTs. Borowski. There we go. I got asterisk. Yeah, 4 OTs, Borowski.
Love it.
Iowa, Auburn for me. You have KU, USC.
Kansas. Pick Kansas to win the title at the start of the year. Still believe in this team. KU goes to the Final Four.
I think this is a game that going up against Keegan Murray, that Jabari Smith secures his #1 pick.
Yeah, he's like, this is why I'm #1.
It doesn't even matter what else happens. I think we all just remember this game, and this is the only game we talk about when we talk about his draft.
Yeah.
He's been great all year, but like we point to this game, we're like, that's exactly why. I like Auburn to the Final Four. 2 SEC teams for me, Gonzaga and Arizona. I have the 2 best teams and the 2 teams from what might have been the best conference this year.
Yeah.
You have Gonzaga, Villanova, UCLA, Kansas. Any thoughts, Tate? You just want to dive into it.
I mean, this is like, we got to the Final Four. This is my heart over my head, and yet I still have 2 teams that I had in the finals, here, which is what Jay Billis had as well. So I'm a little upset at myself, but, it is what it is. If I look at this matchup, I love this. I love this little rivalry that's happening on the West Coast between Gonzaga and UCLA. Like, who is really going to be that team? Obviously, it's Gonzaga, but I love that matchup. And then Villanova KU kind of just feels like the old guard a little bit, going up against each other. We're supposed to be here kind of team with Bill Self, Jay Wright. A lot of respect between these 2 teams before the game. Where they're like, I love what those guys do over there, and they're like, I love what those guys do over there. So this would be a great Final Four, I think, for content. What about you? What do you think about your Final Four?
I feel good about it. I think this is, as I said, the 2 best teams. I think Kentucky and Auburn, the SEC's been a ton of fun, but those are the 2 teams
that's what I feel bad about, because I think I want to say to the SEC fans, I think they are the best conference this year.
Yeah.
So I do think that there will be an SEC team in the Final Four. So as I look at mine,
it's interesting you say you think there'll be, because you literally just had an opportunity to put an SEC team in the Final Four.
Well, right here is where Tennessee would be my pick right here, but Villanova I believe because I saw it in person, so I had to skip over them. But Tennessee would be my secondary option here.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey there, thanks for watching Titus and Tate. For the full friend of the program experience, subscribe right below and come join us for all things college basketball. The action is heating up. Come join Titus and Tate.